My family, I am confused. I feel kind of confused. I'll explain why. This People magazine exclusive, written by Simon Perry, who was People magazine's chief foreign correspondent, who covered and gave an insight into Prince Harry and Meghan's trip to Nigeria. He was the person who was following Harry and Meghan in Nigeria. He was the person who was granted access to cover Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria. And Simon Perry is the person who is behind this exclusive, where my family clearly is claiming that sources or people who have worked for Harry and Meghan have been briefing him. And apparently, a so-called former employee of Harry and Meghan's actual foundation spoke to People magazine and said that Meghan Markle wishes that Prince Harry could let go of lawsuits, as she wants Prince Harry to be free. This story is quoting an unnamed, faceless former employee of the actual foundation. And my family, honestly, I have no idea if this story is even real or fake. And that is what I wanted to again discuss today. However, before that, there is also one other story that People magazine have also come up with. And allow me to please read you this. And I quote, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were not invited to join royal family at Balmoral Castle this summer. Also written by Simon Perry and another person called Erin Hill. Now my family, let me say this about this other story. Where have you seen Harry and Meghan requesting or asking to be invited to Balmoral to spend time with other members of the royal family? Have you seen Harry and Meghan even asking or requesting an invite? You haven't? Then why did Simon Perry come up with an article with this headline? Why? Why? Why did he do this? Why? What's the point of this? Because Harry and Meghan have never ever expressed any intentions of going to Balmoral or even asking to be invited to Balmoral to spend summer with Charles. Yet despite that, every single year, ever since Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, we all know Harry and Meghan have never ever spent summer at Balmoral with Charles or with William or with Kate or with Camilla. We all know that to be true. So then what's the point of once again coming up with this headline saying that Harry and Meghan were not invited to join the royal family at Balmoral Castle this summer? What's the point of coming up with that headline? Is it for clickbait? Because if it is, I have to question your entire exclusive. I have to question everything you have said. I have to question everything. Because my family, the point here is this. Harry and Meghan have never ever requested or asked for an invite to join the royal family at Balmoral. Not once. It's never happened. It's It's never happened. When you come up with this headline, it is like you are saying that Harry and Meghan are being snubbed by the royal family. But you are only snubbed if you expressed an intention or even asked for an invite to come over and spend time with the royal family at BALMORAL, and then somebody said, no, you can't come over. That's when you can say you are snubbed. But if you have not expressed any intentions to go to BALMORAL, which Harry and Meghan have not done, then my family, you cannot be snubbed. However, People magazine Simon Perry says, and I quote, that while Prince Harry grew up going to BALMORAL, it's believed that Meghan has never ever visited the royals' Scottish estate. Then why are you saying that they have been snubbed? Why? Hear this yourself. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were snubbed of another invite to Balmoral Castle in Scotland. And the first thing you say yourself is that Meghan has never been there. So then how can she be snubbed from a place that she has never ever been to in the first place? Because Meghan has not asked for an invite. Meghan has not expressed any intentions whereby she says, I want to be invited. Oh, you know what? It'll be nice if I was invited to Balmoral. Meghan and Harry have said no such thing. And even they admit it. The people who wrote this exclusive admit it. Also, hear this please. For years, Prince Harry and Meghan have not been invited to the royal family's summer gathering in the Scottish Highlands. Sources tell people in this week's exclusive cover story. Surely, is that an exclusive? Everybody knows that. I know it. That's not an exclusive. My family, that is not an exclusive. And they're saying that King Charles is continuing Queen Elizabeth tradition, my family, Queen Elizabeth tradition of heading to the Balmoral estate during the late summer. But the monarch has not included Prince Harry and his family this year. My family, he has never included Harry, Meghan, or Archie and Lilibet in this summer gathering ever. So this is not even news. I would not even call it an exclusive like what Simon Perry is calling it, my family. And that's why I have to question everything that this guy has said. Because once again, UK media are trying to paint as if somehow Meghan is on their side, which she is not. And my family, that is why I want you to hear this. What Talk TV's Mike Graham was saying to Rupert Bell, my family, about this People magazine exclusive. My family, can you please hear this yourself?
Sources that have spoken to People magazine, and People magazine, you may remember, is one of the few places where actually Meghan is believed to allow her sources to talk. Rupert, very good morning to you.
Morning, Mike.
Good to see you down at glorious Goodwood there in the background. I wasn't sure if we'd have that sort of background. You're looking very dapper, I must say. Thank you very much for dressing up for the show. So, I mean, I have to say this is the first time ever, I think, in the history of me and Meghan that I've agreed with Meghan. I wish that he would drop all of these legal cases as well, because it can't be doing him any good.
It can't be.
My family, that's what I wanted to show you. UK media are practically demanding and have been calling for Prince Harry to drop his cases against them. In Spare, it is clear Prince Harry wants those who've engaged in phone hacking put in prison. And you all know how UK so-called carnival of so-called experts, how they protect each other. Whereby if you take on one tablet and accuse them of phone hacking, like what Harry has done, all the others will come for you. All the others will retaliate, which is what they've done to Prince Harry and Meghan. They have been so attacking towards Harry and Meghan. And my family, you only need to do a simple Google search for you to see that indeed there is an ongoing hate campaign being waged against Harry and Meghan. You only need to do a simple Google search. And you'll see with your own two eyes of the ongoing hate campaign against Harry and especially against Meghan. It is in the best interest of UK media if Prince Harry drops his lawsuit. But then, what we saw Simon Perry say is that my family is like, my family, he was saying that Meghan wants Harry to drop his legal cases. I mean, my family, let me quote the words used kindly. My family, the so-called actual employee, who nobody knows the name or who this is, that apparently is speaking, telling us how what Meghan is thinking or what Meghan wants, says, and I quote, that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, supports Harry 100%, says a source. But she wants him to live in a world where he is not burdened by this. And that Meghan Markle wishes that Prince Harry did not have to carry the weight of litigation as he fights for greater security protection for their family of four. And then Simon Perry, who wrote this exclusive, focused solely on the security case. He focused on the case having to do with security. As you've heard yourself, he focused on security cases. Now, my family, let me say this, and this is based on facts. It is of Meghan's own best interest for herself, for her husband, for her children to have 24-hour police protection, to be protected. It is of Meghan's best interest. You know, one thing I must note about this so-called exclusive is that my family, this guy focuses on security. The case having to do with security. And my family, I feel like this is a response to what Harry said a couple of days ago in the interview he did with ITV's Rebecca Barry, whereby Harry revealed that he does not believe it is safe to bring his wife Meghan to the UK, my family, because he fears someone attacking the woman he loves, his wife, the mother of my family, you know, his kids. And once again, let me remind you what Prince Harry told ITV's, you know, Rebecca Barry, my family. I want you to see the clip of what Harry said to Rebecca Barry, my family. This man, there is clearly nothing he won't do to protect his family.
Dangerous. And all it takes is one lone actor, one person who reads this stuff to act on what they have read. And whether it's a knife or acid, whatever it is. And these are things that are a genuine concern for me. It's one of the reasons why I won't bring my wife back to this country.
My family, you've heard what Harry said. That one of the reasons as to why he won't bring Meghan to the UK is because he fears someone attacking or harming his wife, the mother of his kids. And without proper police protection, there is no way he is ever going to bring his family to the UK, because clearly it is unsafe because of the hate campaign that has been waged and continues to be waged by UK media who are following the orders of William and Charles to target Harry and Meghan. Now, my family, I want to understand this exclusive because it confused me. It really confused me. And it confused my line of thought. You know, as I've always said, whenever I say something here, I always give my opinions based on what I see. I make opinions or come up with opinions based on what I see. Based on Harry and Meghan's comments, on their actions. And my family, look at what Simon Perry is saying. Simon Perry says that based on the source he says he spoke to, who is a former employee of Harry and Meghan's actual foundation, they're saying that Meghan wishes that Prince Harry did not have to carry the weight of litigation as he fights for greater security protection for their family of four. Why not focus on the cases having to do with phone hacking? Why focus on this specific case that has to do with security? You know, my family, let me just say this. By Simon Perry focusing on this case that Harry has, whereby he is fighting for security for his family, and saying that Meghan somehow, wishes that Prince Harry could let go of these lawsuits, be happy and live in the moment. However, she supports Harry 100%. My family, Simon Perry focuses on Harry's case, on security. As you all know, Prince Harry appealed his case, whereby he is fighting to get, armed protection for his family. And I feel like it is much more than that. I feel like there is something else that Prince Harry is looking for. I'll explain. I believe, in my personal opinion, what Harry is looking for is IPP status. For those who don't know what IPP status is, it means he wants to get my family his internationally protected person's status back. Meaning, wherever he goes, New York, France, Nigeria, Colombia, which you now know Harry and Meghan will visit very soon, Harry appears to, in my opinion, in my own personal opinion, Harry and Meghan have not saved the family. This is my own opinion. I believe what Harry is looking for is getting back that internationally protected person's status. And do you know who that benefits? It benefits not just Harry, it benefits his family. It benefits Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana. Meaning, wherever they go, they will always be protected. If Prince Harry is able to get back my family police protection, my family, that he would get when he's in the UK, he'll be able to, my family, replicate that everywhere else. And I believe in my mind that that's what Harry is looking for. And of course, the royal family don't want that. UK media don't want that. They don't want that at all. Because if Harry and Meghan are able to get that, the My Family, it means that once again, Charles and William will not ever be able to control Harry and Meghan at all. Remember, in my opinion, I've always said this. The one person who can intervene and get Harry what he wants immediately is Charles. He's the one who can get Harry what he wants, which is automatic police protection. Charles can intervene, make a phone call, and Harry will get that. But Charles doesn't want to. Remember the words of Carnival of so-called expert Robert Jobson. He said that My Family, that King Charles took away Prince Harry's security to try and control him, or scare him into returning to the royal fold, alone without Meghan and Archie. That failed. That did not work. But still, My Family, this issue on security is a very, very extremely, how can I put this? Sensitive issue for Prince Harry. Because he remembers what happened to his mother. One of the reasons as to why sadly Diana died, My Family, is because she lost her security the moment she and Charles got a divorce. And ever since then, also, UK media were given a go-ahead to go after Diana, to also try and dim her light, to My Family damage her reputation, to undermine the influence that Diana had. And also, it explains why Diana was being attacked so much by the UK tabloid media, because the royal family wanted her to be attacked. Charles was threatened by her star power, and so was, the Queen, Prince Philip. They were all threatened by Diana's immense star power. And you all know they're all jealous of each other. That's just, how they are. So My Family, that is what really, really happened, to Diana. And now we are seeing that Simon Perry, who wrote this so-called exclusive, is focusing solely on the case that Prince Harry, My Family, filed, whereby he is fighting very much to get back protection for his family. Simon Perry focused only on that. And what does that tell me? What message does that send me? I am getting this message that everything here is a response. It's a response to what Harry said. It's a response to My Family, Harry saying that he won't bring his wife Meghan and clearly his kids to the UK without adequate police protection. I feel like this is the media and the royal family fighting back and then shamelessly using Meghan's name in their agenda. My Family, I feel like that is what is happening. And what is giving this away is that My Family, Simon Perry, focused on security, focused on Harry's case on security, whereby My Family, he's saying that someone, Meghan, he's saying that a source told him that Meghan wished Prince Harry did not have to carry the weight of litigation as he fights for greater security. My Family, he did not even focus on the case that Harry filed on phone hacking. He did not focus on that because you can say that one of the reasons as to why UK media have been so attacking towards Harry and Meghan is because of Harry's case on phone hacking, whereby Prince Harry wants people who engaged in phone hacking in prison. You can say that that's why Harry has been attacked so much. But then the case on security my family, I don't believe that's the reason why UK media have been so attacking towards Harry and Meghan. No, 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 no. The case on security, my family, Harry just wants to protect his family. Just wants his family safe wherever they go or wherever they travel. He just wants his family safe and protected. That's what Harry wants. And my family, Harry deserves to be able to say wherever he takes his family will be safe wherever they go. Harry deserves that. Harry deserves that, fully. His family should be safe. His family should be safe. And Harry is very, very serious in matters having to do with security. But then the so-called exclusive somehow is claiming that Meghan wants Harry to drop all that. Let me say I agree. Let me say I agree that this came from Meghan, and Meghan wants Harry to drop that case on security or even other cases, for example, on phone hacking or unlawful gathering of information. My family, for example, in the case on security, Meghan will be affected if Prince Harry drops that case. Why? Because UK media have waged a smear campaign and hate campaign targeting Meghan in particular. Meghan is the one who will benefit the most. Meghan and the kids are the ones who will benefit the most if Prince Harry is able to win the case and get Ravik to give him back automatic police protection for himself and his family, because they will not just give it only to Prince Harry. They will also give it to Harry's family. That's Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. So Meghan benefits. I don't believe for a second that Meghan will not want that. I don't believe for a second that Meghan will not want that, because that's something she benefits from. And security, we all know of this hate campaign and smear campaign that has been waged against her. Meghan is the number one person who needs security, not just for herself, but also for her children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana. And that's why, my family, I don't believe for a second that Meghan wants that case, especially the one on security, to be dropped. I can agree with you if you tell me that maybe Meghan wants the case on phone hacking to be dropped, because UK media do retaliate against Meghan, the woman Harry loves the most, because of Harry's cases, for example. That's one of the other reasons why UK media are so attacking of Meghan and Prince Harry. It's because of Harry's case on phone hacking. I can agree with you if you make up a story and tell me that maybe Meghan wants that case on phone hacking to end. But the case on security, where Harry is fighting for security for Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and himself, that I do not believe. That I do not believe. And I remember Harry's court statements in court. I just remembered this. Harry said that it was of great sadness that my wife and I were forced to flee the UK. My family. That he and Meghan were forced to flee the UK. I remember what Harry said in court documents when he's fighting for security. I believe that Meghan does want security because she needs it 24 hours a day, 7 days of the week. And my family, as I've said, if Harry is able to get Ravik to give him back his automatic police protection that he wants and that he needs, my family, thing is, it doesn't just apply to the UK. It will apply everywhere that Prince Harry goes to. Nigeria, Colombia, New York, everywhere. Harry will be able to get my family, the IPP status he once returned, whereby countries that he visits with his wife will have an obligation to guarantee the safety of Harry, Meghan, and the kids. I believe that that is what Harry is looking for. My family. One other line of thought that came to my mind when I was looking at this so-called exclusive is that, let's say I agree. Let's say I agree that Meghan, does indeed want Prince Harry to drop all the lawsuits for hacking, even the one on security. Let's say I agree. It means that Meghan, you can say, does not want at all to ever go back to the UK, even for a visit. And you can say, in that way, maybe I can agree. Maybe I can agree with what you are saying. Maybe I can agree with what you are saying. My family, because the thing is, Meghan has clearly been made to feel that she is unwelcome. Not even made to feel, my family. She has been shown that she is unwelcome in the UK. And Meghan, her actions have shown also that clearly she'll do everything in her power to protect her peace and also her mental health. And also, my family, whenever Meghan does go to the UK, it's actually when she's taking another flight to another country. She never leaves the airport. My family, you can say, if I am to agree with this story, then it must mean that Meghan wants no chance at all of her or the kids setting foot in the UK one bit. That's also one other line of thought. My family, I leave it to you to decide what you think is really happening. Or, my family, you can say that the media just came up with this story to sell papers. But there's always an agenda. This story came out right after Harry's interview, Tabloids on Trial, whereby Prince Harry did say he won't bring his wife to the UK without receiving adequate security. And this story is saying that Meghan wants Harry to drop everything. Drop everything. Even the case on security. It focused on the security case. Not even the phone hacking ones. It focused on the security case. And they're using Meghan's name. The person who Harry said, there's no way I can bring my wife here without adequate protection. Because he fears for his wife's safety. My family, you do with this information, my family, what you want to do with it. Because these are just my thoughts that I am sharing with all of you, of my opinions, based on what I am able to see. Because I don't believe for a second Meghan can ever agree with tabloids on anything like what Mike Graham said. There is no way Meghan, who is the target of the media, who the media hopes to destroy, that Meghan can ever agree with those individuals at all, my family. I don't believe for a second Meghan will ever agree with those individuals at all. She will never agree with them at all. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. Meghan will never agree with them at all. Never. My family, right now, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and Doria Ragland, and all of you members at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever, and may God bless each and every single one of you, my family. Because also, this story, as I've said, it also somehow reinforces this idea that Meghan does not want one bit to go back to the UK at all. My family, that's also one other line of thought. There's also one other line of thought. In my family, I am seeing Harry and Meghan doing visits to different countries. Harry told us that this is the first of many visits. My family, when he was in Nigeria. And now we are hearing Harry and Meghan have been invited to Colombia. Whereby also Wikimedia media are throwing tantrums over that, my family. And clearly, we have learned that Harry and Meghan will be provided with security for the entirety of their visit. You know, as of now, Harry and Meghan do not have IPP status. The royal family did everything to ensure that that was removed. The royal family made sure of it. Charles and William made sure of that. In my family, if Harry and Meghan are doing these visits, which we're seeing they're doing, it means, my family, it is of their benefit to receive or to get back IPP status, my family, which means internationally protected persons status. My family, whereby governments are responsible for the safety of Harry and Meghan the moment Harry and Meghan set foot in their countries. And my family, of course, the royal family do not want that. The royal family do not want that at all. They don't want that at all. They don't want Harry and Meghan to get that back. They don't want. And my family, all this is of benefit to Meghan and Harry. Getting back IPP status is of benefit to Meghan and Prince Harry. Let nobody tell you otherwise. My family, please kindly stay tuned to our next video, my family. You know, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. And this headline that they have come up with, that Meghan and Harry were not invited to join the royal family BALMORAL Castle this summer, exclusive by Simon Perry. How is that an exclusive? How is that an exclusive? Every year, UK media come up with those headlines. Every year, every single year. First of all, they ask, wait, are Harry and Meghan coming over to, you know, how can I put this, to the UK to come and spend time at BALMORAL? When they're not coming, when clearly they don't come, they're like, Harry and Meghan have been snubbed by the royal family. It happens every year. It happens every year. So my family, how can Simon Perry call this an exclusive? How? How? And that's why I have to question everything that now he has come up with. I have to question everything that he has come up with because of that headline of Harry and Meghan have not been invited to BALMORAL. I have to question everything he has said. You know, I have to question this story that somehow, you know, Meghan wants Prince Harry to let go of the lawsuits. I have to question it all, my friend, because Harry letting go of the lawsuits is of benefit to the UK media. The case on security, it benefits Meghan the most if Harry wins the case and gets back security. There's no way Meghan would want to drop that. If Harry and Meghan do want to make visits to other countries, Nigeria, Colombia, like what we are seeing they're doing, my family, they need that IPP status back. You know? Because you can ask for security from a government. You know? In Nigeria, Harry and Meghan were protected by the military. In Colombia also, we are hearing Harry and Meghan will be given full security. My family, it's easier to get automatic protection without even asking for it if you have IPP, my family status, which is of benefit again to Harry, Meghan, and their kids. There's no way Meghan would ever want Harry to drop that. So my family, you know, one thing that I can see from all this stuff is that, you know, Harry and Meghan, you know, must never ever trust these people, you know, who work for these magazines, and my family also tabloid, because they just all one and the same. Because Simon Perry is repeating the same language of the UK media, tabloids. Oh, Harry and Meghan have not been invited to BALMORAL this summer. They have been snubbed. The same language of the UK tabloids. Anyone with common sense, anyone who is a respectable journalist will see that this is an non-story. We'll see that Harry and Meghan have never ever gone to BALMORAL together, ever, not even once. Even before the Queen passed away, whereby Meghan was told, don't come to BALMORAL at all. Harry was told, don't bring your wife Meghan to BALMORAL, with Charles abusing the mother of Harry's kids, Meghan. You know? So Meghan has never been to BALMORAL at all. Harry's been there, yeah. Meghan has never even been there. So how can you say Meghan has been snubbed, like what Simon Perry is saying? And then you want us to believe that Meghan wants Harry to drop his cases on security. Please, 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 please. Your other headlines is what really has made me question this stuff completely. These are the headlines that Simon Perry comes up with, which clearly are just coming from the UK media, has made me believe this story, my family, is basically the royal family, their response to Prince Harry saying that he won't bring Meghan to the UK because it's unsafe. This is the response of the royal family, whereby they're even using Meghan, her name, to claim that, Meghan wants Harry to drop, his lawsuits. And then they focus on the case on security. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. You tell me kindly what you believe. I want to hear your opinion, my family. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and Dorian Ragland, and all of you members of Korato. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and all of you members of Korato, my family. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. Stay tuned to this video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you, all my family. Hello, members of Criticised Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Criticised Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.